And then do you want me to hit on Instagram?
Yes, please.
And then I'll start talking to everybody. So we're live.
Oh, we didn't change the thing.
It's okay. I always title them something different. It's auctions. So.
Okay. Do we have sound on Melissa? Mike's muted on one. Kelly's there. Kelly, do we have sound? All right.
Hold on. Let's do this way. Okay, that's complicated. This needs to go mute. Okay.
Hello?
Can somebody indicate whether the sound's working, please?
If you could let us know online if you can hear us, if the sound's working. And I'm going to get started on the evening's events. So is it okay, Rich? We're all good?
Yeah.
Thank you. Good job. Thank you. Okay, so welcome everybody. If you are here in the house, you're more than welcome to keep making artwork. And we are...
Jesse did it. Put the chairs out.
Let's put some up. I put some up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was laughing at it. So we are going to start the auction. If you are joining from home, thank you very much. We are live to YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And if you're joining here, welcome and thank you. And we are going to ask a huge favor. First of all, yeah, if you're making artwork, please continue making artwork as long as you like.
Hello.
Hey.
We love you. Now, here's the short version. Between Jess, myself, and my two sons, I think I said this earlier tonight, and I can't remember to who, we could have bought a Volkswagen, a Mustang, and a Camaro for what we've lost keeping this place open. Jess and I work here for free. We work full-time as teachers and full-time at the gallery. Plus this summer, we're shutting down in December, so we also, on top of that, have to deconstruct this space. And we love you to feel welcome. Often there's food here. Often we feed people. But the important thing is that this is life or death for us. And I'll get into like where it gets awkward in a second. We don't charge tickets. And every 6 months, somebody that's getting a marketing degree will want to come in and sit down and give me some advice like, hey, you ever thought about charging tickets? Not right now. Not right now. Haven't seen it. We don't charge tickets because we want everybody to feel welcome. And the only thing we really need for help is if you dig in your pockets and find the live feed to YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, if you use any of those things. If you click share on that, it's life or death for us. Now, I often say to people, hey, can you click share? And they go, yeah, of course. And then I'm like, I didn't see you do it. And then please could you click share? And they're like, yeah, don't worry. And then I'll mention, it'll actually like indicate to us when you click share. So that it's like, it's like 30 people. Everybody said they click share. There's only 3 shares. And so it helps us out so much. Now, especially if you want to sell your work and you click share, it means everybody you know is going to have a chance to see that, and everybody they know is going to have a chance to see it. If you're buying work like Scott here, There's no advantage to Scott clicking share because it means there's more people bidding against Scott, but Scott is kind enough to click share anyway. So please find a link, click share. The reason I'm saying this is Jess says it really nicely. I got to be the bad guy because if we don't get that share, we're doomed. Now, there are currently, is it 7 people with us online? And sometimes those are people in groups of 4. So they actually will sit around. Yep. Oh, if like wherever you find it. So if you find it on Facebook and you click share, it'll go to your Facebook friends. Assuming you use Facebook. If you go to Instagram, you click the link and email it to your rich uncle if you have to. But just find a way to share it so that other people see the work, and then we can have an auction.
I'm trying to pin it, but I think there's max.
I pinned it already.
Oh, you're so good. It's up at the top there.
It should be at the top. Okay, I'm going to hand you back to Jessica.
Yay!
All right. Hello. Yeah, we're just starting the auction. Have a seat.
Okay.
So, how the auction works. We are going to bring up pieces of work, and artists set their minimum bid. So artists set their minimum bid wherever they'd like it to begin at. It goes anywhere from $5 to open, $50 to open. It's up to the artist. Half the sale goes to the house and half just to pay rent, and half the sale goes to the artist. People are bidding from home, and the phone, Rich has the phone, will be dinging, hopefully, because lots of people will be bidding. And if you want to bid, if you're shy and you're here and you'd like to bid, you can text 403-629-7424. It's on our live link or on the screen there if you can't see it. When we first started going online, we had like see that live art sign? We had like numbers, but they're actually backwards on the first one because we didn't know that YouTube flipped one of them flips everything, and then so it was really funny, the evolution of us going online. But so people bid from home across Canada, in the States. Some of our friends are in Europe and they're bidding very late into the night, and we like to support whatever artists can bring their work down.
Rich Tiru. Rich is the tech person and the person solving problems always. I have to fix this. Well, someone's going to fix this. Rich will probably fix this. Sorry, at home. We're going to fix that in a second. People here are like, nothing happened. Everything's fine because they're in person, which is easier. Last week, the internet shut down, made the live feed very difficult. So I'm going to start very fast just in case anything goes sideways. Okay. This, for instance, oh yeah, that's not going to happen. So first, Rich, why are both? One sec. If I can flip the camera, how does this happen?
Should I grab it?
Yeah. Thanks, Scott. So people at home, I'm going to verbally describe this painting to you, and Scott's getting rich. Okay, so this is going to be, I'm an English teacher, I could do this. This is inspired by Girl from North Country, a Bob Dylan song, if any of you are interested or know Bob Dylan, personally or professionally. We love Bob Dylan and his writing, and this was inspired by Bob Dylan. Rich also made a really cute little video of his puppet singing Girl from North Country, which I love because hearing Rich sing is very cute. This is watercolor on canvas, and this is a funny little trick. There's like magnets on the back because we were trying to decide how to do a cupboard in our house, and this was a little too heavy, but on what we built, but it would go on your fridge really well and very easily. So people at home, it is watercolor on white canvas. It is kind of a composition split in half with a beautiful woman on the left hand with her hair flowing and the watercolor kind of flowing, and there's like it feels cold. And on the right side, there's a big house, and I don't know if I'm describing this very well at all, and like a path leading up to the house. So it really does feel like a Girl from North Country. I wish I did know how to fix that, but that's okay. Everything will be fine. I feel like
people at home would have seen the video of Rich making this as well. There's video that goes along with it. So, and he always starts his pieces at $5 because we just would love to get artwork in people's homes. So, if anyone wants to bid $5 on this lovely piece with meaningful back, $5 is the opening bid. And you can text 403-629-7424, or if you're here, you can just bid out loud. And how we do this is the auction is not very normal. It's not charging. And then I couldn't flip the cameras because we have two cameras going, but only one of them is showing.
Okay, that could be a number of things. Let's do this. We'll start by doing.
So opening is $5 for this. And how we do this,
This.
is we will pull, we pull up pieces and we give people a chance.
Okay,
to-
so that's a camera.
Oh, that's perfect. We give people a chance to
It's not the
see
camera I want.
the pieces at home and here, and then give them a chance to bid. So that's the
50.
15 to Scott. And then this is the fun thing because I'm also going to write this down because how this works is I will do everything after the Wednesday.
Did we
and total
move the
stuff
camera
up.
at all, Jess?
Can we? Yeah.
No, did we?
Nope.
This whole show is mine, yeah. Dr. John purchased all these.
So
They're all sold, yeah.
this is
Yeah.
currently at $15. So
How many people do we have with us without
There
a?
wasn't a problem.
we have 8 people.
Oh, that's very loyal.
Oh, I know. Isn't it? Yeah.
All right. So next, if people watch from home,
Yeah.
you will have seen
Okay,
Theo
here.
making work from his studio. So Theo did a really fun thing and he dropped off a series of works today where he said this collection is from 1990. So Theo has been dropping off works and they're anywhere from like 70s, 80s, this is his 90s collection on really beautiful illustration board. And I'll read sometimes his titles are hilarious. So
Hey,
I'm
do you
going
know what to do if I get electrocuted?
kick you away from the source of electricity.
I will.
Is that correct?
Do you guys know why you got a drop kick in an electrocution situation?
Because if you try to hold, won't you become part of the electrocution too?
Yeah, you become part of the circuit if you
Drop
don't.
kick.
Like flying body kick.
Birkenstock kick. Like that.
You need the momentum to carry me forward.
Okay.
Away from.
So this one is called Diamond Sun and Cityscape, January 22, 1990. And the opening bid for this one is $20. And it is on beautiful illustration board. And if people want to see anything more up close here, just let me know. But I really love Theo's use of flat colors and flat planes. And this series is particularly
Okay.
like flat acrylic. I like that there's almost like a little series of 3 pieces that work really good together, but this is October 1990, Descending Skyline. And they're all different sizes, but they would look very marvelous on the wall together. And this is Window from October 1990. So that would be a nice set of 3 if you liked those. And they're opening at $20. Then, this one by Theo is very cool. It's from May 1990. And it is, he said it was inspired by a French Impressionist piece. And I want to look into a little bit more of those compositions because that's kind of interesting. I would think like Escher or something too, because of all the windows going in different directions. But also opening at $20. And people at home, I will do my best to try to show you. If anyone here wanted to sell any pieces as well, feel free to let me know, and we can get your pieces in the auction. But there's no pressure as well. So yeah. Do you have any pieces you'd like to put in? You don't have to do it right. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Excellent.
I'm living on the edge.
And this is your first time here?
Yeah.
Awesome. And 75 opening? Okay, sounds good. Perfect. And what's sorry, remind me your name because I'm in like
Sasha.
Sasha, thank you. So this is a piece by Sasha, and big round of applause. This is Sasha's first time selling her birthday today. Yay! So it is ink on paper. Ooh.
It's faces, yeah.
It's beautiful. So there's faces going in and out and floral pattern. Would you like to say anything about it?
No.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
And what would you like your opening bid to be?
$5.
$5? Beautiful. This is $5 opening. It's on very beautiful paper. And this would go in a really nice either floating frame or really clean, like any color frame would actually look really nice with this one. And it's nice buying a piece here like this, because then sometimes we as artists think we need to frame the work, and it's really nice actually to sell the piece unframed, because then the buyer gets a chance to put it in the frame that they like. So that's kind of a nice thing. Then it's not an extra price to the artist, and then because oftentimes someone who buys a piece might just get a new frame anyways because it will fit their house better. So this opening for Sasha's piece is $5.
I go $8.50.
$8.50 to Scott. That's wonderful. Thank you. And
Do you know how a box of wires are? Jess?
I don't.
We just need another cube.
Is that your phone?
Mhm.
Oh. So also, I can get your.
Does anybody here, this is an embarrassing question, have a charger cube? Often people come in and borrow our charger cubes.
We're low.
We need to survive.
Did you look in all the boxes back here? Do you want to take over for a bit? I got a bid from Sean in Ontario. Bid $10 for the ink piece. So there you go.
Where's the box of like?
There's a stack of stuff. Yeah, right here by the curtain, right by your feet. No. Come back. This might be easier if I look to my left. Okay. So this piece is currently at 15. This piece is currently at 10. There's a cable on the floor. Do you want me to look? Did you find one? These next pieces are by Shuja.
It's actually a puzzle.
Oh, that's beautiful. Is it? There's 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Should I read some of the?
It's from each end. Like it's some. Yeah, it's from each end.
Adornment succeeds. Wind traveling over water symbolizes dispersal. So these are pieces to the puzzle. And so the collection is for $6 opening bid.
Okay. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Can I help you? Do you want to take over here and I'll look?
Like, what are you gonna do?
Look for the cube in one box.
Okay.
So opening bid is $6 for this collection by Shuja. Look for a cube.
$6. And were you holding it to the right camera?
I don't know.
Where is the right camera? Right camera's over here.
Computer.
That is strange. You're using this computer?
Yeah.
Gotcha. There's no light on that computer?
I was holding it up to the one with the light on.
Okay.
I like to pride myself on my professional preparedness for. it's really funny because if I have to give a presentation and I need like a projector or something to talk, I'll bring 2 projectors. And if I need a dongle, I'll bring 2 dongles. And if I need 2 projectors with different dongles, I'll bring 4 dongles.
But, oh,
Whoops.
But the simplest thing, like a little charge cube,
I
has
think I
become
have one.
all this time. Were you afraid I wouldn't give it back?
Nah. Here.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I got one.
Can I borrow it, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thanks. Sweet.
Just want to sure if I brought my charger.
Yeah, I just.
Jess, I have one. Should you save the day?
Fuchsia!
Okay.
So, Fuchsia's pieces are opening at $6.
Okay.
Rishma bid $20 on the girl from North Country.
I'll go 25.
Okay, so this piece is currently at 25 to Scott. So Rishma bid 20, and then Scott bid 25. These are a collection of pieces by Shuja, a little puzzle, and then entries from the I Ching. $6 opening bid.
This is by Marlowe, an abstract landscape piece opening $5. Acrylic on canvas. Use. $5.
Oh, it is.
So this one I really love. This is a piece of glass from Brenda, who lives across the street. And this is opening at $50. It's a really beautiful goblet. And I really love this swatch of this matte blue in amidst these really hot colors. It's kind of like a gray blue in amongst these really beautiful hot colors of glass. Kind of like little fire explosions. This could be like a vase, or it could just be put in a windowsill and the light coming through would be very excellent. Or a very big glass of water with orange juice. Or like if you're very strong, because it's like. So opening is $50 for this piece of glassware.
I'll show you a couple of hers. This is a little deeper of a vase, maybe. And yeah, so this is like purples, and then you can see kind of pops of color. This is also opening 50.
By Brenda. Was there, Yasmin, were you looking to sell your piece as well, or are you, I just want to make sure I'm not ignoring people that we're making artwork here.
I just,
Yeah?
I just said.
Oh yeah, no worries, no rush.
We have our three on the chair there.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh, awesome, okay, cool.
But minimum.
This thing.
Yeah.
Just like, are they going as a collection or are they going separately?
Maybe we followed your theme, so if you wanted to do it as a collection.
Okay, I think that's really cool. Okay, so here, I'm gonna put this.
All right.
Sorry, I'll do these and then I'll ask it. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I just didn't want to rush. All right. So, would you guys like to say your name so then everyone knows who's the artists?
That was mine.
Johnny? Okay. So this is going to be sold as a collection. So the themes tonight were cowboy, stars, and magpies. So this is by Johnny, and it was it chalk pastel? This one? Okay. So it's by Johnny. This is chalk pastel. Oh, I like the use of the star in this one. Hang on, there. Don't want to wreck it. And then this one?
Tanner.
By Tanner. So I like the star. That's awesome. Okay. And Ashley. I'm by Ashley. And so, yeah, you can see the themes, the magpies, and the beautiful. So that's a cool collection of tonight's themes by a collection of lovely people. Actually, big round of applause. This was their first time selling here tonight, too. Yay! And you guys were saying like minimum. Would you like to say like $5 for the collection? Is that good? Okay, $5 for the collection. So if you would like to bid on this collection of pieces and have that little bit of memento of this evening and the themes, text 403-629-7424.
Okay. So,
Oh my.
just something happened.
Or bid. Everything is okay. You are working feverishly. Big round of applause for Rich Taylor because he's starting to problem solve. Yay! That is hard. So it's been like a transition between, usually we kind of have our stuff together here, but now we're trying to transition between here and our home studio. And so that's the disconnect. And I do apologize for that. Okay, and then there's people at home. Okay.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I got red paint on the button of the new camera, but it's the same red paint on the other button as well.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, so this is by Dusty, and so this is acrylic on canvas, on very nice stretched canvas, and it sold for $80 in a previous auction. It was donated back to support the house, and so I think we're opening it at $40 for these auctions, and it's by Dusty Gomery, and she has a studio in just outside of Drumheller, and she does fabric work and acrylic and oil. She does lots of different things. So this is a very cool acrylic piece. We were saying it's so perfect.
I'll start it at 40.
40? Oh, 40 to Sasha. Thank you.
Only 50.
For 50? Oh, and what's your name?
Christian.
You haven't been here for. It's so nice to see
Yeah, no, I
you.
think it's been about 5 years.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice.
Wow.
It's our 5-year anniversary. Were you at our wedding?
Wow.
That's awesome. Nice to see you.
Yeah, likewise.
So $50 to
That's pretty
Christian.
cool.
I'll do 60.
60. Whoa.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. So it's falling. So this is currently at $60, and Rishma just bid $30 on the girl from North Country.
I'll do 70.
On this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot to give my sister a wedding present.
Oh, there you go. From the Rumble House for very reasonably priced wedding presents. Okay, so it's at 70 to Christian. Okay. I'll write this down. All right. Perfect. Make sure I do these. And this is Sasha's piece, currently at $10 to Sean. Oh.
Did the camera just go out?
Yeah.
The camera just went out.
So
Okay.
okay, just let me know, people. I said I'll verbally explain the pieces. It'll work my descriptive skills. Sean bid 35 for the girl from North Country. Half girl face on the left side with watercolor, half beautiful landscape on the right, watercolor. Yasmin, would you like to put your I'm really excited. This oh my gosh, this ink. Okay.
Yeah, it's then she used the old school pen too, and you dip in.
Oh my goodness, so beautiful. And what's your opening bid?
Oh, 5.
5? And
Yeah.
would you like to say anything about it? Like your inspiration or
Oh, just totally out of this topic.
no, it's okay.
Yeah, it's just. Wow.
I go 10.
10 to Scott. So people at home, this is a it is would you say it's kind of like a graphic tattoo style? It's like really beautiful, like old school.
Okay, this camera is
Imagery?
working.
Oh, I was just getting into the verbal description. Okay, there's some beautiful pointillism, really beautiful contrast of the lights and darks, candles on the head of this beautiful lady. So it's currently at 10 to Scott. And Shuja, I will bid on your piece $10 because, first of all, I appreciate you helping us out with the thing, but also I really I want to read more about the I Ching. I just got the I Ching from the book we had in our storage unit, and I was like, oh, I really need to read this. And then you put pieces from it on here, so that's very cool. So it's currently at $10 to me. Writing fast, writing fast. Okay. Now, Tayana is in Ontario. She was here for a short while. Let me show some pieces by her. And I think some of her pieces are at Millennium Park. I don't know. Those things maybe get changed over very quickly. So she's in Ontario. And
You
these
see where the camera's in? It's over here. Yeah, I'll go. Thanks. It won't go for long. I'm on a battery.
So this is by Tayana, and the opening is $20. So she did have a show here before she left, and now she's in Ontario. So we are showing her beautiful work. So one and only, never alone, but always lonely. That's the name on the piece on the back. So it's opening $20, and it is on rugged material, mixed media, layers and layers of work.
Layers.
Opening $20. I really like, the line work on this one too. It looks like seed pods. Same thing, different color scheme. $20 opening bid as well by Tayana. Multimedia, but really cool line work. Very cool. Oh, like a blue rose. Oh, when you look at it from far away, I can see more of it. Also opening $20. Okay, so Sean bid 20 on Tayana's. I'm just making sure which one is the first one for sure. Oh, 40 for both. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, that would be a good collection. Actually, those two are very nice. And so this is by Robin. It is acrylic on canvas. And so yeah, this is, I guess, another mixed media piece. So layers of material in the background. You can see words. And So there's one thing.
I see a face. Does anyone see a profile?
Oh, interesting.
Do you see that face?
I could almost see face in
Oh, no,
letters
not there,
actually.
like, the main row.
You're right. Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, the eyes and the eyebrow. Yeah. So Robin came here quite frequently, and she is a very accomplished artist, but also a very incredibly accomplished motivational speaker. So we met her when she was dealing with stage 4 cancer, and so she was a public speaker, and all of her pieces centered on hope and always moving forward. So she has since passed on, but her work is like a testament to her hope and her love. So this is a piece that, I really like that. Actually, now I can see that face in there so well, I can't unsee it. So this idea of faith and hope is very important. So do you see this like eyebrow and the closed eye almost?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a girl looking down. Do you see kind of like an arched eyebrow? I don't know. And the nose and like the cheekbone and the other eyebrow. So opening is 20 for this one.
20.
20 to Christian. Thank you. There we go. And I see more pieces here. Are these lovely? Are they?
Oh, that's mine.
Gamaliel? Oh, beautiful. And Gamaliel was selling.
Yeah, I'll say.
Who's this? This is a fun way to do it. Gamaliel was on the line when everything went sideways last week. So, you were like,
It was you!
no, you were just so patient. We were like, we have no internet, and then no one had any internet. Would you like to share some of your works? I see a lot of like spiritual loveliness in all of these pieces.
Yeah.
Would you like to come up, or would you like me to share, or what would you like to do the best?
Oh, I guess I'll just do that.
Sure.
Because last time it didn't really work out so much.
We have to see where Rich is working on the camera now, but I think that camera is the one that's working.
Okay.
So you can show the people here first, and then when we get that going.
Oh, is it? Am I doing it right?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Oh.
this one.
Oh, this
Here,
one?
let's switch places.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I guess this is like, I don't know. This is like sort of like a spirit, Phoenix Rising from, I don't know, maybe the ashes or something like that. So yeah, I just thought wanted to add some colors. I use pastels and just chalk for it. Just that, I don't know, maybe just add the whole spiritualness.
I like how soft it is. It really does give it a ethereal feeling.
Yeah.
What's your opening bid?
$5 is
$5?
good. Yeah.
Here, I can hand you after I trade you out.
Awesome.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll
Oh, right, yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay, and I guess this is entrapment and just feeling I guess everybody telling you what to do or I don't know, I guess in some ways I don't know, not knowing what direction to go to. And yeah, and I guess with this I used, basically the same thing. Charcoal pastels, just to add some color, the red, sort of represents danger, and the yellow represents caution, and I kind of also wanted to put like a bunch of hands and have like it looks like wet. So yeah, I just thought it was really cool. And
Yeah, it looks like people pulling from all directions.
yeah, exactly. And yeah, this is like I don't know, like I guess like maybe like a renewal. And I guess like pushing yourself to like find what wait, no, it's right here. Okay, there we go. Sorry. And sort of like just pushing yourself out of like the gutter and just finding like what feels true to you. So yeah, this is what like the abstract is really about. And basically like the same thing. I added like pencil, charcoal, and pastels for it. And let's see which one's this one. Okay, yeah, I guess it's like maybe like all my fears and like anxieties kind of rolled into one. And like I kind of wanted to show like a lot of like how like people look scared and everything. So yeah. And let's see. Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is the whole like I don't know, like angel art that I did the last time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
before everything went downhill.
Exactly. Let's just hope it doesn't happen again, right?
It's all gonna go down really soon because we're running out of battery right now.
Okay then.
For some reason, I got 3 chargers and none of them were working.
What, my block's not working?
It's not working for me. I'm not. Does it work for you all the time, or is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Something along the chain is not working.
All right. Yeah.
Make sure you show the last one.
All right. Yeah.
And is it opening $5 for you?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is cool because I like that all the colors go together, and if you had like a long frame,
Mhm.
people could frame them all together, and it would really tell a story all
Yeah.
together.
No, it would, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah. And then this like like an intro, and I watch like this like YouTube channel on like how angels is they're supposed to look in biblical terms. So I want to do that.
It's really cool.
And then this is like I guess like things crumbling down, and I want like the effect of how glass look like when I guess like if it's foggy outside, or if it's snowing, or if it's really cold, to have that type of effect, and to have like things that like kind of work kind of like crumble down. And when I was doing that, like it also maybe represents like rebuilding. So yeah, that's all.
Beautiful. Thank you.
No
Beautiful
problem.
pieces. And really like
Yeah.
like personal pieces, but like abstract. So I think everyone could get into each one of them, right? 'Cause we
Yeah.
all have those feelings.
Mhm.
Right? That's really powerful. And I like how the color goes throughout all of them.
Yeah.
So there are 1, 2,
There's
3,
a lot.
6. No, it's okay. There's 6. So if anyone wants the whole collection, text 403-629-7424, or if there's one that you really were drawn to, let me know.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I just like want to take a picture. And then,
Oh, of
yeah.
course, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right, so I want to show Rich's piece. So Rich did this one. He has been working on a few of them. He did 2 smaller ones. We started these days when we're here and we get
It's
a
not on screen.
I know, I wanted to talk first. Okay. So this is the second one he worked on today. And it was a piece that he has been painting on over top of. So there was like paint streaks and pores, and like it had kind of been a drop cloth. And then he turned it sideways, and it was like a cityscape immediately, but he painted into it. And he said there was smears that kind of looked like a guy in a hoodie, and then he painted into the guy in the hoodie. And I love when you write in, like, you have like hearts and stars, but the word hope is in a lot of your pieces, my love. And I think that's so important. And I like these two guys down here, these people, and I like that there's like posters on the wall. And this is one, I don't know, it's like very like we've been walking around a lot and doing a lot of different
there's your
things.
Sneakers.
Yeah, the sneakers on the.
I have 2 pieces from last week because we didn't because the thing went down.
Can we show it? Yeah.
they're right
So
behind.
so this one first. What's your opening bid, my love?
$25.
$25.
I'll go 45.
45 to Scott.
Do you guys do shipping by any chance?
We do shipping.
I'll do 60.
60 to Christian. Look at those little Converse on the wire there.
I'll go 75.
75 to Scott. Sorry, I'm gonna see if someone was bidding. Rishma bid $100.
Well, there we go.
So currently at $100 to Rishma. She was here earlier watching him paint it.
That's
That's
my
very-
you know that one style of art. So there's this style of art that you probably had like, well, you guys, your parents probably had like a book from when they were kids, right? But for me, it was like even my older cousins had this book. It was the style where it's like lots of reds and blacks and very sharp lines. There's this one style from the storybooks in the 70s. I remember this one book I had. It was all firemen, and then almost like Mr. Magoo or some of the old like Pink Panther cartoons.
I was gonna say like
Yeah.
three color prints.
So I was
kind of
trying to
thing.
figure out what this one style was called, and I realized it was one guy. It was
Right.
the style of one guy that did like
Cool.
everything, all the books in the 70s, and that one poetry book we have.
Langston Hughes,
yeah,
right?
Langston Hughes book.
Yeah.
So, I looked up the artist of Langston Hughes, and it was the same guy. I love watching you struggle with that, by the way. It's fun to watch.
I think I got a
Isn't
good angle on the
Yeah,
screen.
It looks so nice.
Now quad workout and
Yeah. Can
perfectly
you show
straight.
these two?
Yeah. So this is currently at $100 to Rishma.
This one didn't get in last week because we had some technical difficulties. And we're about to have some more.
No, everything's
I
fine.
think I have
Everything is fine. So this was really cool. Rich was inspired by a collection of pieces that were actually up on the wall that were his from previous things. So that's the thing when we put up different works on the wall, we end up getting inspired by the different pieces that are surrounding us too. So this one, there's a bunch of pieces of Rich and myself, and like there was a couple ones that were like me and him, like I was leaning over him, or like, and then
So that one too.
so this one was from last week, and Rich was calling it frolicking.
Did I call it frolicking?
Well, I called it frolic, but we were talking
Okay.
about frolicking.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's a good painting of frolicking.
And then it's our 5-year anniversary. We got married on the roof, and so this is just a painting of the movement between like Jess is on this side and I'm on the other side, but we're in motion. So it's the that it's not awkward kissing your wife at all. But when everybody's looking and they want you to, it's like I'm obstinate, so I love kissing my wife. But in the moment that I'm supposed to, it's like,
And
can't tell me what to do. So
it's interesting because yeah, you can see there's this one face of yours that's like looking down and away.
kind of shy.
Yeah, it's like that shyness. Because
You'd
we're
be
also
shy if you had to kiss her.
we're
too.
also
She's
on a roof. Like
overwhelmingly pretty sometimes.
you're not sometimes. Schwack. Just kidding.
I said overwhelmingly pretty sometimes.
You're so fun and lovely.
Yeah.
That is very sweet. I love that the central figures are really like highlighted too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Your ability to use like positive and negative space and like flow in between, like in and out of focus, is really wonderful. What are your opening bids for your two smaller pieces?
25.
$25. And on the night of our wedding, he still painted two big portraits from our
We made
Wedding.
money at our wedding.
They're both together.
Sorry,
Is it for one of the piece or both?
which do you prefer?
I like the faces.
Yeah.
I'll do 50 for that.
50 for the faces.
Yeah.
Thank you, Christian.
Were you at the wedding?
No, I think I was in Montreal, but
Oh, okay. Well, now you are. Now you're at the wedding for the rest of your life.
Nice.
Actually, the reason why I'm visiting is because my sister just got married.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where did she get married?
congratulations.
In our backyard,
Oh, okay, that's.
and then we went out. But
And you're living in Montreal now?
yeah. Her second wedding's in Singapore though.
That's the way you should do it. We had 2 weddings too.
Okay, nice.
Because we weren't really going to get married. We were just going to have our own kind of wedding. And then,
Right.
don't tell people we work in the Catholic system. So, the chaplain MT found out we were having a fake wedding. And, she kidnapped us. And she didn't take us to a church or anything, but she kidnapped us and took us to a justice of the peace. Like literally, I don't know, how did we bring this up? Because she was going to like talk at the wedding, right? And then she's like, well, I'm not really ordained. And we're like, well, we're not really going to, it's like for us.
It's gonna get a rumble wedding.
It's like this is our wedding. Nobody's setting the rules. And then she literally came up. Her daughter had a I should not be telling the story online. Her daughter had a convertible, and they literally like threw 2 bags over her heads and took us to a justice of the peace kidnap satellite. And then it was like a Wicca wedding. It was crazy. It was like
Candles.
so we had a secret wedding the day before our wedding, and then we had a wedding on the roof, the one that really matters to us.
Also,
What size is that?
extra large.
Just show them quick,
Soft wash.
and then shout
So
out the
extra
size.
large.
And if anybody wants them, generally you can pay whatever you can. A lot of people, this is no pressure. A lot of people have been offering $50 for their T-shirt, but if you don't have $50, I don't want that to stop you. So she'll tell you the size and the color. These are the Isle of
Small.
Rue shirts.
And these are so soft, and the ink is hard when you first press
It's
them.
crispy until you wash it.
And you wash them and you put them through the dryer and it
Yeah.
softens up. So this is small. I really like this color scheme. There's gold. I was trying to show the metallic online. And I think
That's a different print. Those are all Isle of Rue T-shirts. I won't be able to print when I'm
so. This is
when we're out of the
large.
studio.
So this is like a huge 4-part print that Rich did. That he did the screens when we were sitting at Blues Fest. So this is
They're pretty loud, obnoxious shirts. Like, that was actually meant to be a poster, and then Lori wanted a T-shirt, and they were so fun to print. I printed some more.
and they're on really soft t-shirts. I really like this whole set. The gray, the yellow, and the purple are very great. So they're all large. These ones. And then I didn't get to see. This is one more large
Oh, I'll have that one.
of the Isle of Rue. Too
Large.
bad. Rich got it.
What's the cityscape at, Rich? Here.
What's it? 100, I think.
Cityscape is at 100.
I'll go 1 1/4.
125 to Scott.
This is
One-
100% the painting that I. There's so many people that hadn't seen it in a while that came up and talked to me tonight. I was like
Right.
so happy to see them, but my painting was falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, "Oh, I'm so happy to see you. I'm trying to smile, but my life is crumbling." And then I kept making bad judgments on it, and it kept going downhill and then back uphill a bit,
Rich
and then
moved
downhill,
in 150.
and then back up a bit, and then downhill, and then back up a bit, and then I kind of got away from it for a few minutes, and then painted some highlights in, and I was kind of like 90% sold. You were right there when I did the splatters,
Yes.
and then when I hit the splatters, it was like, oh no, I love it, and so
Oh, it's perfect.
it went from something that I was like in pain from to something I'm going to be sad to see go.
And this actually reminds me too. There's
Yeah.
you remind me of your lines from your book. The lights. These are the lights of my downtown street.
Yeah.
They're not. They're
There's
bright.
no stars downtown. It's
Yeah.
just, these are stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 150 currently to Rishma.
Bye, guys.
Bye. It was nice seeing you.
Yeah.
Take care.
Did he sell anything?
Oh, he showed his really nice
Showed it?
pieces. Yeah.
He's happy?
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah.
Are
Are you
any
guys
of
happy?
us
Are you guys
really happy?
I am so not present right now. I'm mentally using all my power to keep the battery in this camera going as long as possible. Then I got to do a fast change between 2 cameras and 2 batteries. And it's just like this weird, like, it might be that this one port wore out. Like I
Right.
just
Like
bought
you're
that
worrying
one.
about. Yeah.
Yeah, but sucks.
This is something funny, Rich.
What's funny?
This Butino,
1990.
May 4th, 1990 is called
If you want
Landscape
to destroy the sweater.
without shadows or a punchline. But look, Theo often he'll write like
kind of feedback. It had a previous date of July 27th, 1984. And he said, see, this is what happens when artists are too poor to buy new media. We're forced to paint over existing masterpieces. In my case, the original sucked. But hey, the possibility is there with more talented artists. So there. So if you want a whole spiel of Theo's conversation and an art historical piece that you could x-ray later and see what's below it, the opening is $20. All of Theo's is opening $20. It's really fun. They're on really beautiful illustration. Oh yeah, this one's really cute. It's a boulder, thumb boulder on a pedestal watching the curtain rise. Heavy, A, from May 1990. I really like the moon. Also, when he does his titles, it makes me see the piece differently. Watching the curtain rise. Is the sky the curtain? Oh, Theo. Okay. Oh, I was gonna. Oh, yeah, here. Rainbow water face. Oh, Jesus, Mickey. Oh,
Also,
Jesus.
Mickey's for sale.
Oh, Jesus, Mickey.
He glows in the dark.
Really? Yeah. That's pretty cool.
This is a really cute one of Goliath.
We didn't push it so hard because
This one with Mickey.
the Goliath, because I did it and one of our friends was like, oh, I need to have that piece. And then I said he could have it as a gift, but he didn't get back to us. And then it's kind of sat around long enough that it hasn't found a home. But it was a thrift shop painting.
It's a photo of French River, PEI.
And I squished David and Goliath and
And I like how David and Goliath have their weapons down and they're like, you know,
do we really have to do this?
yeah, we don't have to
It was
fight.
at the Blues
Look
Fest,
what a
and I
nice
was
day
feeling
it
very
is.
non-violent. Like,
Yeah.
why do we have to do this?
Yeah.
Felix really liked it, but
Yeah.
five bucks for that because I want to cover the cost of the.
10.
10? 10 to Tanner?
10 to Tanner.
Thank you. It is very great.
It is.
And here, do you want to see it up close?
Nah.
Oh, you trust it. You trust it. It is really lovely.
Just give it to him
It's
now as
like-
a gift.
Oh, there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yay!
You can donate 10 if you want, but I just thought that somebody finds it lovely. It's been wanting a home.
That faith, that's rude. This is by a different Tanner. This is a different Tanner artist. And so these are both opening at $10. These birds. Yeah. So they're both opening at $10. $10 each. They're mixed media on canvas panel and metallic, some of them different finishes. And actually the bird was one of our themes tonight, the magpies.
Can I do 20 for the bird?
Yeah, 20 for both of them? Or
bird.
for this one?
They're both birds.
They're
both
both
birds.
birds.
They're magpie.
This one?
Yeah.
It is really beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, of course you can. So did you say 20?
20.
20 to Johnny. Okay, thank you. I'll put this down.
You know what?
Yeah?
It might just be the battery burned out, but we just got a free battery, so it could be like by tomorrow I have it all solved.
That's generally how it goes. Wednesdays
But
are
right
gone
now I feel
show.
like climbing on the roof and doing a face plant in the baby.
You did so good.
Yeah.
Rich, you did so good. This was by an artist last week, and she was just working away the entire time we were online.
Okay, look at the shadow.
And then, I know, but it
There we go.
needs.
If I move this back, would that help you?
So it's watercolor on paper. Very whimsical. I think harpies came up last week. Oh, look, she quoted you. There's always hope. RT 2024.
Is that a coincidence, or does that mean
No, I think she quoted
so
you.
there's always hope?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. And you drew it on your piece tonight too. Hope.
I use that word a lot.
Um,
My first tattoo, I didn't get it, but I was having a rough time, and I wanted to tattoo in white ink hope on my hand. So basically, I would only know, and like if you tattoo hope, you're not going to know it's there. Or if you tattoo in white, but I just wanted that like where I could see it. And I went in. There's a tattoo shop on my dentist, and I said, "How much for a tattoo?" And they're like, "We're not busy." So he like stenciled it out. He was about to he stenciled it on my hand, and then he goes, "Oh, Hope's gonna have a hard time sawing through that." And I was like, "Oh no, I don't mean it like that." Like I know I did just joke about jumping off the roof, but the idea of having Hope on my wrist and that people thinking that I put it there so I didn't saw through it, I suddenly went, "Oh man, like how stuck am I right now in getting this tattoo?" He was like, "Not at all." I'm like, "How much do I owe you for the stenciling?" He's like, "Nothing." I was like, "Okay, thanks for talking me out of that."
Okay.
I was halfway through my couples tattoo with Jess when the tattoo artist called it a couples tattoo. I was like, "Oh, is that a thing? Maybe can we turn it into a tank?"
Tank bird. Yeah. So I think that's nice that you have carried that idea of hope with you too.
Yeah.
Your whole...
Also, I like this heart.
Well, you can use hope to regain anything,
Yes.
right? And some people they have faith, and some people have hope, and some people have love. But when you're at like rock bottom, hope's what's going to pick you up. I think it's a very powerful word.
So these are from Sam.
Oh, okay.
There's a
How did that go? Did we buy them off them?
no. There's
Okay.
a $50 opening. So Orange Shirt Day is coming in September. I just want to make sure I don't drop them. So we have medium, 2XL, and 3XL. If you would be interested, they're $50, and the artist is a local artist, Sam Biggity, local Indigenous artist. And so if you're interested in any of those, we have a medium, 2XL, and a 3XL left. Did you? Oh, these are cool. We're playing Horrified.
Monsters.
There's monsters. So there's a banshee. She's just banshee screaming.
She's a little more naked than I remembered. I meant her to be like natural, but she came out kind of like
Well, she's a banshee.
extra naked.
I really,
Mothman.
really like this Mothman. I like these just chilling in the grass. Again, like the negative space of the grasses around his feet are very cute.
Mothman, and who was the other one? Oh yeah,
Chupa.
Chupacabra.
I love Chupacabra.
Well, Shuja, that's a gift for you right there.
Yeah.
You can have the Chupa.
Oh, yeah.
How's that?
Thank you.
Does anybody want my embarrassingly naked banshee? No, she's too much. Eh? Yeah, there you go.
Can I see the Mothman?
Yeah, of course.
What you want for the embarrassing naked banshee?
It's a gift to you. You can donate whatever you feel like.
Just kind of naked.
You know what? She has like a little too naked, right? It's like nude, and then there's like erotic. It's like erotic banshee. And it wasn't meant to be that at all. I just wanted her to be like natural.
Just walk.
And
like
yeah,
that.
like I just like sometimes.
Can-
All right, are we a room full of artists? Is
Can I
everybody here
Can you
drunk?
tell the story online? And I just
Why?
want to grab one thing from the back.
No, I'll just do like hand puppet.
Oh, okay.
This.
Okay, good. Okay.
Do your hands do things? Do your hands do things that surprise us sometimes? Like you're drawing, and then like you do a little like it's almost like a spasm, and it, oh, where did that come from? Yeah, so all of my drawing is like that. It's all 100% what I do. I pick up the pencil, I kind of have an idea, my hands start moving, and I'm like, what's going on? And it's like just like, and I'm kind of impressed with this guy that does the drawings, but like it's not me. It just happens sort of through. Does that happen to everybody?
I get it.
Yeah. Like
We also do
channeling.
puppets.
Weird way, happy
And
accidents.
we made a puppet movie that we put out in. We put it up for Christmas at the Plaza. Were you at the puppet movie? Shuja? Did we know you back then?
What puppet movie?
We made a Christmas film in the movie theaters called A Very Rumble Christmas, and it was mostly puppets, and it was mostly me. Were you there, Donna?
Yes.
It was mostly me going around thanking people that helped us out. And I drove out to Nelson to thank my friend Pat Duddy, who is in he's in DOA now. But I've been doing so much puppetry over the few weeks that we were in the car and we're driving back from Nelson and we're listening to Nina Simone, and I was just caught up in the song. Now, you put a puppet on, you make them talk, and like they do intuitive things, and you can't connect with the puppet. I'm in the car, I'm digging the Nina Simone song, And all of a sudden, I see this fleshy paint thing flapping around next to me, and my hand, completely on its own, is lip syncing Nina Simone's song. And I was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh my god, it's my hand!" And it was one of the most like surreal experiences to have my hand automatically start singing along with. Does that sound like I'm crazy? Maybe it does. Like I don't know if I should be all
I've done that.
It's all
All
relative.
of a sudden, keeps telling me I'm gonna end up on a no-fly list, and I'm like, "That's really neat."
It's good. These are by Cody. They're hand altered Dockers. They're $50 opening bid. And so this has the what is it? Trans-Siberian Orchestra tour T-shirt Dockers. And this is CSI Crime Scene Dockers.
What size is the CSI one?
I think they're 34s.
You could wear them with a belt, though. I think the purpose of those are to be big enough that you just put them on and tie them up, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
you do that like '90s anti-gravity shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
They are? Yeah.
They're neat.
Oh no. Looks like I need to put a button on this one. If you're interested, I will replace the button. Or maybe that's the style too. String. Do they put?
So I'm
I see
saying,
the kids putting rope around it these days.
Yeah.
$50
If you like it, you better put a
opening
rope
bid
on
for
it.
each of those. Okay. And I have I forgotten anybody here? Here, this is it resin? Did she say 75 opening?
Who?
Susan?
I was talking to her about something else.
Oh, okay. So this is $75 opening. It is highly resined. Wow, that's satisfying.
Is that resin on like wax crayon or something?
Yeah.
In my entire life, seen that before, and I am very impressed.
Yeah, because it's like that idea of like low and high, like the
Yeah,
idea
those
of like
chunks.
accessible and then
The chunks at the bottom.
Yeah.
Really. Like resin will give you serious brain damage if you're not careful. And so I often feel like resin is this huge sacrifice from the artist. Like, I'm gonna breathe some shit today, and then to see the resin on something as playful as the oil patch, that's really
so opening
Brilliant,
is
yeah.
75 for this piece by Susan. I like the sunshine. Very beautiful.
Is Susan still here?
Susan? No, I think she had to take off.
Susan caught the brunt of my technical failure. So I was like trying to make things work, and she had questions about some cards and
Oh,
I think it
this
was
is
polite.
cards?
Yeah.
I'm sure this is.
show the cards.
Yeah.
What does it say?
I'm not sure. Cards?
So she has a friend that made these cards, and he's shy, but he's got to come in. He's got to be part of our family because I'm not going to sell secondary. I need to know.
Well, it's hard, yeah. Because and I
had
don't
to explain to
understand.
Susan that we're not like because we initially opened Gorilla House down the block, and the way I explained it to the city, I wanted to keep my options open. So they're like, "Well, are you only selling new stuff, or are you selling stuff that's come through before?" And the way I described it to them, they were a little confused and thought I was a pawn shop. So, can you imagine, especially the people that are new here tonight making art, if I asked you for your social assurance number, 2 pieces of ID, evidence of where you live, you'd be like, dude, that's freaky. And so if we're a pawn shop, you have to collect all that stuff in case it's stolen. But the reason we don't do that is because we see the art made here, and so it's not a concern that it's not stolen. But the way I explained the first business, they gave me this ledger book that they weren't sure if I needed to, but they thought I should keep it just in case. I did not ask anybody for their social insurance number to sell the artwork, but I did spend a year worrying that was going to come back at me.
Leanne likes her paint. Her surprise.
What did she say?
She said,
Is she with us?
very excited about my new art for the office.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was she surprised? I really wanted to be like, I wanted to hear the story about like, what is this? I didn't know you could do this.
So
Her boss, his husband, was my wrestling coach. Somehow I think he's like a year older than me when we were young. And then he came in today and we made a painting for her boss, and he'd never painted before. And so it's happened before. One of my principals came in. I kept talking about making a painting, and I had to make a cup for his wife. And at Christmas they had a fight because he gave her this cup, And she's like, you didn't make that. And he's like, no, I did. And then she called him a liar. And then they had a fight over Christmas because he did make the present, but it was better than she was expecting because he had some professional coaching. Could you ask Leanne? Oh, they
She
can hear us.
said she's very excited. She said I'll find and see you soon.
Okay.
Okay. Should we?
Another building just like mine. Who did that?
So these are by Jessica Armas Noda.
Yeah.
And they are images that she took herself, photos that she took herself from her travels.
Mhm.
And then she photo transfers and does her own more resin. She photo transfers
So
and
those
does
gel transfers.
gel transfers of her own photos.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting, complex process. That's a lot more like silk screening or screen printing.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes people confuse like that process with like, photocopies or something. It's not at all like that. But
Oh yeah, it's very much
someone
more
made a
involved.
comment not long ago about that being kind of like, oh, is that just a photocopy of drawing? I was like, no, it's like that's a gel transfer. So, do you guys all know how to do gel transfers? You basically you take a clear acrylic paint, the gel, and you stick it to your photo image, and then what happens is the ink gets absorbed into the gel, and then you methodically rub the paper off over.
So all that's left is the ink.
and all that gets left is the ink. It's kind of like a dinosaur imprint, and they're very, very neat. But I think you need to be kind of familiar with the process to get really excited about the works.
And it's
I
not
find it failed. It failed.
it's hard, right?
When
Like
I tried it,
and
too.
I've done a lot of trials where I like left part of the paper and I told myself it was because I wanted to leave the paper, but it's just because
Right.
I was tired.
Yeah.
It's like-
Yeah.
But this is so methodical, and she also collaged the images together, so you can see like the edges. I really like. So they're 40 each. So this was from. Oh, these were donated back from Trish and Jeff. So $40 each. Our opening bids for these.
We've
ones.
had some troubles with people selling their homes, downsizing from a house to a condo, and then coming and giving us 10, 12 free paintings to sell to keep the gallery open, which is the kind of troubles a business would want. Here's free product that we can resell at 100% profit.
Mm.
But for us to have people buying artwork and then selling their homes and then buying smaller homes and then coming giving us the artwork for free, that was the tipping point where
Yeah.
we're like, are we going to do this for 5 more years in a world where there's no food security and there's not a lot of home security?
Mhm.
We decided to take a 5-year break from selling artwork to people that may or may not have homes next year.
Kelly bid $40 on this one. Thank you, Kelly,
What I was going to say is,
Very
are these the
kind.
ones donated back?
from Jeff and Trish.
Right.
Yeah.
So Trish passed away.
Yeah.
Robin passed away. We've lost somebody every 4 months since we opened, and I think in total we've lost around 50 people at the run of the house, and it happens way more often. Alox passed in the spring. It's almost like clockwork. And the first person we lost was 7. We lost a 7-year-old 3 months into opening Gorilla House.
Wow.
And it's amazing how knowing a lot of people has changed how I experience life, and having experienced so much death in my life completely changes how I experience my life.
Like this Robin Girl, right?
Yes.
I think I knew her.
Yeah, you probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was so friendly.
Yeah.
She was,
Yeah. I remember Robin.
and then Trish passed away too. Bless.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I think, like you said, like whenever you have a big community of people, then you end up losing people, but you also gain new people. Like you meet new people, and then,
Yes.
but that's just people. Like you said, it's like schools or churches or
Yeah.
any big clubs or anything.
I think I'm getting close to losing that.
Okay, so we're gonna say thank you. Is there any other pieces before we go? Okay, we're all good.
Did that one get sold? The 2 people frolicking?
Frolicking has not been sold. Maybe they're too happy. Maybe people are like, gosh darn those frolickers. They're just carefree and the world's falling apart. I'm just kidding.
Maybe they're just cheesy. I'm not. a
They're
fan
not
of it.
cheesy. I love them.
I'm trying to get rid of stuff.
They're happy. I can put this one. I can put this one in my class because she's not embarrassingly naked.
The last. Yeah, you can put that. Why don't you put that in your class?
I will. I'll put them underneath the tree that I have in my classroom. They're frolicking in nature.
Okay.
Done.
All right, that was fun.
Glad we had that.
It actually wasn't fun. That was 2 weeks of technical troubles in a row, and there's still people watching from home.
Nice.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to sing to us tonight?
Sing a good night song.
Yeah.
For your
That's how we know it's
anniversary.
over.
Is this a funny song if I sing you
You're practicing one today.
Yeah, but that's a funny one for okay, that's okay.
Why is it funny?
I can't sing the whole thing because I've very practiced it yet. But I will try my best for you.
Oh, there goes the camera.
Too bad. I will not do
No, hold on.
the mic still works?
Yeah, just a second. This is redeemable. I can fix this. Sort of.
It's okay. It's not very much long.
It's kind of a camera.
I wined and dined on mulligan stew and never wished for turkey as I hitched and hiked and grifted too from Maine to Albuquerque. Alas, I missed the Beaux-Arts ball, and what's twice as sad, I was never at a party where they honored Noel Cat. But as social circles spin too fast for me, I get too hungry for dinner at 8. I like the theater and never come late. I never bother with people I hate. That's why the lady is a tramp. I don't like crap games with barons and earls. Won't go to Harlem in ermine and pearls. I won't dish the dirt with the rest of the girls. That's why the lady is a tramp.
Well, thank you very, very much, everybody. And I have a question. Would you guys like these as memory pieces from your time here?
Sure.
Because I was like,
Yeah.
I was wanting to bid on them because I really like the collection of them, but I was like, I wanted to ask you if you would like them as memory pieces from tonight. Yeah. Would you, and do you have the pad? Because you can even keep them in there so that
No,
it
no,
doesn't
the
get-
pad is yours. We're not taking
Oh no,
it.
but then
way.
then it's like a protector.
We'll make it.
Sure.
We'll make it.
We
Okay.
listen. We truly are the worst business people on the planet.
Yeah, I just
It
wanna
would be
make
an
sure
honor
they're
if you
okay.
kept
They
the
will be
pad.
protected.
Okay.
I've got a good frame for it.
I think it's nice because like the idea of the memory of the night. That's what we find with all the pieces that we see. You see a piece and you're immediately transported back to that moment. So it's like it's pretty magical. Time traveling magic. And shoot, I can give you your gloves. Here.
Oh, I see. So you're on camera.
I'm on
Yeah,
camera.
yeah.
I have to put something. My wall is blinding.
There. Hey, big head.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. And okay, Christian, your pieces are here. Would you?
These are gifts, but this, if you guys are willing to ship it,
Ship it,
I
yeah.
could pay for shipping. Yeah,
Okay.
I'd like to have that in my car.
This is light. This is a good one.
I think I have enough to have an entire Ridge Room wall now.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely. Just like, do you text like with just texting, and then we can just get your address to
Yeah,
send it to
today.
you? Is that the easiest?
Yeah.
Or just writing it down right
I think my phone's actually dead. So maybe
now? Here,
I'll-
let's just write it old
There we go.
school. And then Scott, I'll get you your pieces too.
I'm going to shut this down.
Yes, you do all. Oh, and Johnny, this is yours.